African way to dance for European inclusion. How do we understand this? African way stands for all ethnical way to dance. And we discovered that in all ethnical dance forms, we have some elements who always come. One is the repetition. The second one is the improvisation. Third one is the live music. And the other one is the ritual. So, for example, the repetition means that one movement we repeat for a long time. It's like going on a bicycle, always doing the same movement. And this is also referring to rhythms who always repeat, and singings, call and respond, who always repeat. So this repetitive way of dancing together with rhythm and singing is an element that we find in all ethnic dance forms. The other one is the improvisation. Improvisation means that the dancer has a freedom inside their expression, how to express the dance. Every individual do, even if it's the same movement, but they all do it different. And this is an aesthetical value also, that everybody in a certain frame expresses themselves very freely. The frame is also by the live music, that the movement are always referring to the music that is created in the moment. The improvisation phenomenon is very complex and is also related to inner images, to storytelling. It's a complex phenomenon where we maybe talk about it later. And the ritual is also the core element of all animistic traditions. All ethnic dance forms have their roots in the ritual. For a transcultural pedagogy in dance, the way how we approach these elements, repetition, improvisation, live music and ritual, is very important. So the way how we approach it, we agreed that we want to do it on a base from humanistic values. And these humanistic values, they reflect in a very concrete way how we talk, how we behave inside the class. And so in the beginning of the class, we always ask the question, what do you need to participate in this dance class in a safer way, that you feel comfortable? So everybody, of course, can give their ideas, and also we will offer our rules, what we need to participate and using these humanistic values. So there are three main elements. The first is self-determined way, mindfulness, and taboo. Self-determined means that everything that the teacher said is understood as an offer, because the participant themselves decide how they participate in their very unique way, and that they don't need to justify why they don't do this or why they do it in another way like all the other groups or like all the other people in the group. There is no group pressure because everybody's screaming, you also need to scream. No, if you feel something else, you express it in your way. So the self-determined way to take responsibility for all your action is very important. Mindfulness means also that we slow down in the dance class to be more aware of how we relate with the others. For example, even if normally I hug everybody, there in this space in the dance class, I step back and I feel really if this is welcome or how I touch other people. It's very important that we always ask, may I touch you? May I embrace you? That's very important, that we don't do any automatic action. So the mindfulness is the second element for these humanistic values, and the third one is the taboo. This taboo means that we create a confidential space, that the participant can be sure that outside I will not talk with their name what he or she did in the dance class. For example, Anna was crying the whole time. I will not say this outside. Or she was not dancing good or something. That I can say a woman was not dancing good, I mean, if I want to say, but not the name. We never talk about specific persons outside this space. Another taboo is, for example, also all the sexual or erotical energies that can flow in dance. They are welcome, but that we all know there is a certain limit, and that we can be all sure that certain things will not happen. Not inside the class. So these three elements are reflecting the humanistic values that make it possible that all cultures can feel comfortable and can be identified in the dance.